Right, so Meghan and Ashley have definitely not been fan favorites for this season so far when it comes to £1,000 best friends. So as you can see in this thread that I found rather interesting, and I wanted to share with you folks and get a discussion going in the comments. So this person came in by said, "Oh my God, I wanted to throw my iPad at the wall watching from my bathtub." I mean, a bit TMI, but okay. When Meghan complained that Vanessa didn't support her anymore, and that is what ruined their relationship. Girl, support you with what? Ordering an XL pizza for yourself? Vanessa is clearly nothing but supportive. And to be honest with you, I agree with that first paragraph without a shadow of a doubt. But let's continue. And Ashley, again, bringing up that Vanessa turned into this drill sergeant when she was successful with weight loss, and that's what everyone in the community fears. I mean, honestly, when she said that myself, I was like, okay, where you going with this gibberish? But anyway, we continue. Girl, you look big as ever. And are you on your second bariatric surgery when you haven't hit your 40th birthday yet? Which is very true, because she had a surgery before the show existed, and I had one obviously last season, I believe. So that tells us everything that we need to know about Ashley, which is why Ashley is the one I think that I actually dislike the most, to be honest with you, because the woman is just full of shiz. And then continues by saying, you freaking need a drill sergeant, not another enabler who acts like your muscular weight loss is something to celebrate. She gave them advice on what they should be doing because they are failing at weight loss. Who is better to give you honest and feedback than a friend who has succeeded? And this is my thinking, you know. You got a friend that succeeded. You got a friend that not only has been through what you've been through, but has also succeeded at losing weight. So therefore, you got a friend that can relate to your journey. But yet they want to shut down the friend that can relate to their journey. I mean, I would say make it make sense, but you can't make sense out of stupidity. With that being said, though, as you can see here, it also says, and Vanessa, kudos to you for being open and honest in front of these two pathetic excuses for friends. You're amazing and clearly have done both inside and out. Yeah, listen, she has done work inside and out. And to be fair, I don't know if you've seen on social media, but she has been successful enough to have the skin loss surgery as well. You know what I mean? And she does look quite good. I mean, obviously, we haven't seen her naked, but you know how Vanessa always has to show her skin, right? Yeah, we haven't seen her skin, obviously, once the surgery's been happened, though. But then again, I don't know if that's going to be a part of this season. Now, just to read some of the comments here, you know what I mean? So you can give you guys other perspectives. First person comes in by saying, if they weren't jealous, but only looked at her success, they would want her advice. She won't support their bad choices or backstabbing. She's better off without them. Facts. Then this one here created a nice little thread. Meghan has always been the whiny, woe is me type of person, but I never would have pegged. Ashley has a backstabbing friend who doesn't like real friends calling you out on your BS. Those two fellas deserve one. Listen, I would have definitely seen Ashley as that person. Because the fact is, the fact that she's had 2 surgeries tells you everything that you need to know. Tells you everything that you need to know about Ashley. And don't forget, last season, wasn't it Ashley who didn't want to do the boot camp? Isn't she the one that left the boot camp? You know, remember when they all went there? Ashley, Tina, Vanessa, and Meghan? It was Ashley that disappeared, from my knowledge. So to be fair, I don't know how you didn't see that. But nonetheless, though, this person comes in by saying, what is Meghan's deal? Has she ever worked? What did she live on before she married that guy that was okay with living in a hotel from someone's parents and kids? Does she have family? That's a very good. These are good questions, to be fair. What did she do beforehand? She has the entitlement and maturity of a hormonal 12-year-old. Damn. Obviously, I can't relate to that because I'm not a woman. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know how women were at 12 years of age, but I can imagine it being, yeah, a headache for the parents of the child. But with that being said, though, this one also comes in by saying she's a professional victim. Meghan reminds me of the people on £600 Life, where they use manipulation and excuses all the time. Then when that fails, revert to acting like a kid, and everyone else is the big meanie picking on them. In the first series, I empathize with her because I too have I can't say the word, to be. I'm gonna call it fribble. Okay, fribble. Okay, fribble. But she's too much hard work now to like. Yep. You can't even make the excuse of them playing up to the cameras. Plus, the fame has definitely gone to the head too. And also the person who created this whole thread anyway does add in by saying, and then when the new Tina told Ashley that she should do it now. Yes, that's what I called out. When talking about losing weight to have a baby, and Ashley didn't mind that at all, and even said it was encouraging, exactly, which is basically mocking Vanessa. I mean, listen, to be honest with you, the matter of fact is this, right? I may read maybe one more little comment here, you know what I mean? But I will say this though before I potentially read another comment. What I will say is that it has been very evident that when it comes to Meghan herself in particular, she's somebody that clearly comes from some sort of spoiled background, because the way she behaves so entitled is just strange, you know? And when it comes to Ashley, Ashley is somebody who is very, very sly. She will always be there to act as if, you know, she's not really a part of any problem, when really and truly she's always a part of a problem. Ashley is probably the one that is, to be fair, they're all unrealistic, to be honest with you, know what I mean? But I feel like Ashley kind of hides and uses Meghan's. So she kind of uses Meghan as like her distraction. So whilst a lot of us are focused on how Meghan is such a entitled person, the other thing that we're also kind of not missing, but the other thing that we're also not really acknowledging or whatever, right, is the fact that Ashley is just as bad or if not worse. You know, because just like Meghan, she's lost no weight. Not lost no weight. Okay? And just like Meghan, she's also a massive quitter as well. It's just that she's less vocal about it, so therefore it's easier for us to pay attention more to Meghan than it is to Ashley. You see what I'm saying? That's why when Vanessa, remember that opening scene when Vanessa says to her, "How come you stopped talking to me too?" And she was like, you know what I mean? And she's like, "Even you've been to you know, Meghan's house and I haven't." And she was like, you know what I mean? To see the way she was lost for words. I mean, listen, it was called out earlier on in this chat anyway about the fact that she just likes to be around people who will say yes to her, people that will please her with her wanting to scoff her face, and that's just the bottom line. But nonetheless, though, let me read. Hold a minute. I've seen a comment that's looking a bit more interesting. To be fair, I was gonna read this one. Maybe I'll read. You know what? Let me read both of them. To be fair, let's get into it. So, I don't understand why all of a sudden Ashley and Meghan suddenly don't like Vanessa's attitude and mannerisms. Oh, this is a good one. When they've been friends for decades and they know exactly how she is. She hasn't changed much since the show first aired. She's loud and ballsy and has always been that way. They're complaining now after her successful weight loss journey. Why? Because they're both struggling and are still quite obese and are stalled and frustrated. Sounds like sour grapes, immaturity and mean girl behavior. Boy, I like this comment. I like this one, but I'm not going to read this one here. I'm going to go into one here that I wanted to read as well. Thank you. Meghan is vile. She's whiny. Vanessa might be the little loud and cross, but no surprises from her. She's being the same person she's always been. I don't know what Ashley's issue is. Too much Meghan rubbing off something. Funny how Meghan didn't like Vanessa being judgmental, but when somebody else was, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? When obviously Scott was eating the food and stuff, it was an absolute calamity. And also on top of that, on this one here that says those two are incredibly jealous and vindictive. Why is this 40-year-old woman running around with a freaking teddy bear? Meghan is a very unattractive person inside and out. Check out part of the season reminding me why I stopped watching, mostly because of Meghan. I don't know why poor Vanessa is desperate to remain friends with her. This is the thing. Vanessa is one of those people that's probably a very loyal friend, and she also wants to help her friends because she understands the journey as much as they do, and that's why she obviously wants to be there for them. But obviously for them, they're ignoring the fact that Vanessa's coming from a good place because she obviously relates to them, and they're rather just be in their feelings and be exactly how they are. You know what I mean? Which is absolutely annoying. But nonetheless though, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section and we'll talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.